So, day before last, yesterday, I made it over Wolf Creek Pass. Right, that was a shit show, but it was the least of my worries that day. I get over to Fairplay, and I drive through some of the worst blizzard conditions I have ever seen. And it wasn't even snowing. It was the wind blowing it right off of the mountain. People were getting blown off the road. Trucks are getting blown off the road. It was, yeah, it was the worst I've ever seen. I made it over Red Hill Pass, and then I made it up to the top of Kenosha and down onto the other side. And then I have a belt blow. My truck overheats, and I have to pull over, and truck shuts down, and it won't start up again. And then, I didn't know it was a belt, so I get out and I look for, uh, because the truck had overheated, so I'm looking for coolant lines and stuff. But nope, it was a belt. I can see it's all shredded. And what's worse is it was a tensioner pulley that I've already had someone replace. So I don't know what went wrong. I had them replace all of them because I had one go while I was in Oklahoma. So I took it to the shop, said, "Hey, replace all these pulleys, all of them." So it's sub-zero temperatures. I don't have my APUs out, and I look at my phone and I have no signal. What is this? This is a survival situation, folks. It's not glamorous. It's not, you know, you're not being the hero. Bear Grylls doesn't pop up to help you. It's it's just you're stuck in your truck because it's broken. I'm radioing out for help, getting some bad advice. Guys driving by telling me just coast down to Bailey. Okay, no, I can't even build up air pressure. That's insane. So I'm hitting there's a rule of three, 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 three. So I'm hitting my lights in intervals of three. Most people don't know what that means. So they just drive by. They think it means to turn off their lights. Eventually, it gets the attention of a sheriff deputy. He calls his dispatch. They call my dispatch, and they set up a tow. Tow gets an ETA of 2 hours. Hours and hours and hours later, nothing. And there's no traffic on the road. They closed the road. The storm got too bad. It wasn't even bad where I was at, but it was very cold. So that complicates it because now nobody's driving by to help me. So now I wonder what this means about me. I got to the stage in hypothermia. I have a wool blanket and like a wool army blanket. I had my hunting boots with really good insulation. Put them on, and I got to the stage in hypothermia, which is hard to tell with me, but it was where some things you're losing function of things. I'm past the stage of trembling, not trembling so much, so I was forcing myself to flex my muscles and relax, flex, relax, because I know what that means, right? And it means that you know your core temperature is starting to drop, and next thing to go would be organs. And I made it, you know, and the sun comes up, and I get out and I walk a couple miles because it was warmer at that point, and I find some help, and eventually they open up the roads and we get the tow and all that stuff. But what does this say about me? Does it say I can do sub-zero temperatures and it just amounts to being a cold night? Um, does that mean I'm tough, or does it mean that I can almost die and it doesn't bother me, it doesn't worry me that much? What does that say about this? To say as a survivalist, I'm dancing a little too close to the flame. I'm letting myself get in these situations too much. I didn't stay on the repair of my APU. I didn't make sure it's fixed. I didn't make sure I had a good four-season bag to sleep in. Was not prepared. You guys got to be prepared. I didn't. So I dropped the ball, and I need to reevaluate some things. And I think that I need to look at this because maybe I'm just pushing it a little too close. You know, maybe because I'm tough and I'm young and I'm capable, and that's probably not smart. So everything turned out okay though. Um, Due to the little bit of survival stuff I was able to do, the intervals of three to get the police officer's attention. He could have just seen a parked truck and not think anything of it. Pop the hood and make sure that they know that it's in a vehicle that is broken down, so that helps. And then having a wool blanket instead of just a normal sleeping setup. Anyways, have a good day, everybody. Be safe.